Hello. I am doing something a little different today. Pixie's making an appearance, I guess. But I'm doing something a little different today. Um I Pixie, you're ruining the intro. I'm trying to do an introduction, but my cat right now is I don't even know what she's doing. Trying to get into a case of water bottles. I don't sorry. So today is going to be a little bit different. I need to start doing projects and stuff, because I'm an IT student. I need projects. So I can't get myself to work on said projects if I don't have somebody staring at me. So what better to do it than have you watch me do it? I'll explain in a little bit what exactly I'm doing. But yeah, I might make this a thing where I stream me fixing up my personal website. And, as I keep going, if people keep joining the stream more and more, I'll probably have, more people give me their opinion and things, and I might implement it if it doesn't make me look horrific. So, yeah. So you might be wondering, like, what are we working with here? You know what I mean? 1 second. Let me show you. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I have edited this. Hold on. I'm not sure if that actually changed my screen. Oh, it did. Okay. I have edited this so, like, my personal information isn't on here, and other people's personal information. I did have some personal information on here, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't trust people, because why would I? But we have some things in here. There's some semblance. So here we have this, like, sort of home page almost, directing you to the other pages. Here we have an About Me section, which I definitely need to fix because I had to delete pictures of my friends and family. So I might do something different with this page now. I might actually make it about myself and not the people around me. Here we have a clip page where I just show, like, clips and stuff. Here's a nail page. I do nails. I do press-ons. I like to make my own press-on. Why is this open? I like to make my own press-ons and stuff. So I decided, I have to milk this for a grade anyways. So why not just make a nail page, And here I have my actual resume. Of course, I took off some names and stuff, and my information is no longer on here. But yeah, this was actually originally created exactly a year ago for an HTML class that I now have to redo for reasons that I don't feel like divulging. Let's just say the professor wasn't too hot, not looks-wise, he was horrific, to be honest. But, like, emotions-wise, like, I hate that man, I wish the worst, to be honest. But it's okay, because I get to retake this class, and he's not taking the class. The professor's not teaching the class. So it's not even like it matters. I get my cute little easy A this semester, and I get to beef up my website. Because right now, this is disgustingly sad. Let me walk through. Oh, my phone's volume is on. I can't wait to edit this later. Let me walk through what this website actually visually looks like. Oh, I also forgot to mention there is a styles. That I do have CSS. I know how to use CSS somewhat. CSS is low key. It's not hard, but like my brain can't always wrap around CSS. So today, what I think today I'm going to do, actually first let me show the website. Let me stop rambling. Let me show you guys, not from styles. Let me show you guys what this website looks like. Pixie, you're making a lot of noise. You're disrupting my flow. Okay? You're disrupting the flow. You are disrupting the flow. Wait, let me check and see. Okay. I wasn't sure if I use Restream for my streams, and I was not sure if Restream actually changed the name of the stream and etc. It did. Okay, that's good. So here's my website. I would like to start off, let's just read it, right? So, welcome to Natalie's website. Oh my god. Whether it's your first time or your nth time entering, I had to be a nerd. Anyways, this website was made to not only illustrate who I am, but also some hobbies that I take up. Feel free to explore through the different pages that I portray who I am. We're going to do that. We're going to do that right now. So then here we have our cute little nav bar that's on every part of every site. Is our cute little nav bar redirecting. We have this image. I actually drew this image. I drew this. I think it's cute. I have no knowledge in can you stop staring at me? My cat is staring at me and it's throwing me off. I have no knowledge in you're bothering me. Hold on. I feel like I gotta show what this looks like. Okay. Like I started this stream, she was here, she walked over there, and she keeps staring at me. Now she's not doing it because now she knows the camera's on her. She knows the camera's on her, and then she chooses to not pay attention, to pretend. But I'm gonna move this camera, and she's gonna go right back to staring at me. I feel harassed. Somebody called the police. I feel harassed. Okay? And, you guys don't know this. Except for... Hold on. Yeah, I caught you on camera now. Yeah. Look at her! Like, how am I supposed to, stream and talk about this website and this is what's staring at me? She's calling me a disappointment. I can feel it. Okay, anyways. You guys don't know this, but this bitch stalks me when I take a shower. I wish I was joking. No, she stares me down while I'm taking a shower. Except she's not even in the bathroom because she doesn't like being in the bathroom while I take a shower. No, like a freak. From outside the bathroom, she sticks her head under because there's a little gap under the door. So she watches me from under the door. My cat watches me get naked from underneath the door. My own cat. It really be your own. It really be your own. What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna stalk me while I'm naked in the bathroom? She's uncomfortable now. I'm uncomfortable. You know, I'm uncomfortable, Pixie. Hold on, she's gonna get up behind me. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, let's focus. I lost the plot. Okay. So, I drew this thing, right? This cute little picture. I have no, as you can probably tell, I don't know how to draw. But I just wanted to draw something, you know, to add something. Clearly I didn't think it through well enough. I should have probably added more and filled in the gap. I did not, because I didn't think about that. So that's another thing that that's like, I might make a list, actually. I'm not gonna actually make a list. Hold on, actually maybe I will make a list. Let me see if I make the list on time. Okay. Let me just, I wish that didn't show my email. Never mind, we're not gonna make a list. Actually, I'll bring up a notepad. Notes. Sticky notes. There we go. Oh, I can delete that. Yes. Take a note. Can I make the note? There we go. Alright, so now we should have our cute little notepad here, right? Okay, so first I'm gonna do add more of the flower image to sort of create a border. I think that's good, right? So then here we have, here you can find out more about who I am and how I grew up. Here you can find out more of some of the different games I play in my free time. Here you can find out more about my nail journey and see some designs. Here you can find out more about my work experience. And then at the bottom, I just have like a contact area where it's supposed to be my phone number and my email. And then you can click to get back to the top of the page. I definitely need to beef this up. Like, I don't know what to add here. But I need to beef up the homepage. I'm not yet sure what to add. I'm just gonna write beef up homepage. That is something that, you know, if anyone wants to give, you know, suggestions, I would love to take said suggestions on how I should beef this up. Right now, it's looking real slim pickings. Like, it's dangerously skinny right now. But I mean, at the time for the grade, you know. Now let's move on, right? You have about me section. Again, I had to remove images. Because I didn't want pictures of my real family and friends and etc. on here. It's just, you know, that's not really nice to put pictures of other people on here. So I think let's just walk through, right? Right off the bat, I don't know why I'm lying, but let's just read this, right? I enjoy technology, creativity, exploring new skills. That's fine. Learning about cybersecurity and development excites me. I don't do cybersecurity. I don't know why I put that there. I don't do any cybersecurity. I've never done any cybersecurity. Honestly, I don't think cybersecurity is a good fit for me. I like web development so far. And system administration. I don't know what was running through my head to put cybersecurity. I'm lying. These are pictures of me with my family members. No, they're not anymore. Not anymore. Maybe, you know, eventually. Maybe. Not right now. I had to delete those. you know, out of safety for the people around me. You know, I don't trust people on the internet, because why would you? I'm not putting pictures of my family members. I'll put pictures of myself, not of my family members. And then pictures of my cat. These pictures look horrific. I think I have an idea why they look this bad. Honestly, all of the pictures, you can't see them, but all of the pictures had this horrific quality. Probably because I sent them, instead of like, I don't know, like emailing it to myself or something, or I don't know, like using like a viable option of sending these images that I took on my phone to myself. I sent them through Discord and downloaded them through Discord. So that's why these pictures look so bad. They look so bad. So I might not do that, you know. I might actually get like pictures that, you know, like don't look like shit, you know. But as of right now, this is what I'm working with. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of talking about people around me, I'm gonna talk about myself for once, you know. Don't write about people around you. Write about yourself and what you do on a day-to-day basis. Maybe towards the end, I'll maybe add a couple pictures of people close to me, if they're okay with that. But as of right now, it's just gonna be me and my cat. I did have one picture of myself here, and I deleted it. I don't know why I deleted it. It was fine. I don't really care that that picture was there. But I deleted it anyways. Whatever. I think instead of talking about the people around me, I'm gonna actually talk about, like, I don't know. I go to university. I'm part of a club. I'm an e-board member of a club. And I game and I stream. I feel like I should probably put that here instead of this. I mean, I'll leave the cat, but you know. And then again, we have top of page, contact, whatever. Okay, so here we have the gaming center. I like this area. This, I don't mind that I have clips of me and my friends on here, because they're funny. Some of them. I think these are fine, you know. These are whatever. I just don't like, oh, actually, let me talk about one thing. I don't like how I formatted this at all. Like, I had, like, barely any idea how to format these. So, fix. I'm just gonna say web frame of about me section. And I think later I'm gonna go through and remake my original web frame, and then we can, you know, go on from there. You know what I mean? But for now, you know, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Same thing with this. I'm going to add fix web frame of gaming section. But yeah, I think these are definitely, like, the clips are fine. I can add more clips if I want to, which I might add more clips. But I just don't like how this is formatted. Like, I feel like it should be quick little description and video, like, kind of together in the same square. and then the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next you know what I mean? I wrote some of the games I play the most are Valorant and LoL. I don't play Valorant like almost at all anymore. I haven't touched the game in like a year. Low-key I should, but Valorant pisses me off, so I haven't. I don't tend to play any of these games ranked. That has changed, unfortunately for myself. But I still have some of these clips of either good plays or funny moments that I've had playing games with friends linked here. And then here is a link to my medal. You know, that's fine. Yeah. And then it's just some clips. They do play, like I embedded. For social media, usually, like especially like with Instagram and stuff, and Metal too, YouTube videos too. You can embed like their API on for videos, so it's almost like you're linking that video from their website, which I think is cool because I mean like they already have their own like volume thing. They have their play and pause. You can click. I'm pretty sure this takes to it takes it to Metal. Share option settings and then full screen. So like that makes it so much easier. And look, I can click on my account. It's trying to open Metal. I'm not gonna open Metal, but you see what I mean. And then you can watch it in Metal or whatever.
I meant to res the enemy.
Yeah, we'll sit here and watch this clip. Just cause like this was a pretty good clip actually.
Oh, I'm behind you.
I love how I stopped doing what I said I was gonna do just to watch this fucking clip. I aced!
Good job.
So you see what I mean? And then it shows you this little end thing. So I really like this because I don't have to do any extra work in terms of making this, you know, little API that's already included. I don't have to do it, you know. I just get to sit here and embed it, and that's it. I'm done. But what I want is instead of this being here, I want it on top of here to kind of save space and include more clips. And I think it just looks cleaner. Whereas this is really basic. Like, this is really basic. Like, really basic. But when I go to redraw the web frame, I'll change what I need to change. It's whatever. Again, my top of page. I love that I added that. It was necessary, but it's whatever. Okay, this is my nail section. This is a little outdated. It's been 3 years now, but I've been learning to do my nails for about 2 years. 3. The nails that I do are with gel polish, and I've been learning a lot of different nail techniques and designs over the years. We'll over some images and videos. I missed the S, I guess. Portraying the different sets that I've done. Come see my nail journey. And then it's a link to Instagram. My Instagram. No. And then, wow. So as you can see, what was this? This was the last one. I've definitely, oh my god. Can I not? Do I really have to log in? I don't want to log in. I know there's a way you can make this pop-up menu like go away under, isn't it like inspect element or something? This? Oh, that is not. Oh my god. I get so easily distracted you know? Okay. These are scripts. Okay, this is supposed to be what? I really have to click through all of... Oh, found it. And then... Hidden style. No? Oh. Did I find it? Hold on. Can I edit this? Didn't do anything. Okay, I just wasted so much time for no reason. What was I even talking about? Oh, right. So, hold on. I can actually check on my phone. Instagram is a scary place. I'm gonna be honest. So for this one, I'm pretty sure it's been a year exactly. Almost. Holy shit, I did this January of 2025. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 sets after this one. Oh, wait, no, there's ones that are more newer. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so then after... So this is the latest one. I don't know why I did it like that. I should have done it the opposite way. Like the newest on the top and then older. Whatever. The 5th... So this is May of 2025. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've still done 12 sets after I did this one. 12 whole sets. That's actually a full fucking year of sets that I've done after this. It's been pretty much a year since I've worked on this website. A little bit less. It's been like maybe like 10 months. Because right now is March and I finished this in May. So of 2025. So yeah, like I've done a lot more. So I definitely want to add maybe everything else I've done that I liked. And then again, it's just with kind of cleaning up this area in general. Instead of, like, this is so much space that I wasted on this description that I could have put on top of this picture. Or, like, right on the side here. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so much space that ended up being wasted. So, not only do I need to have a better understanding of how much... Actually, first, I should probably center... Hold on. Center the images of nails. And then, add the description in the border above. Jesus. And then I guess just add more nails. I do have videos, because sometimes I'll do like, I'll record me doing my nails while I'm doing them, and like speed them up. So I might include some of those. So maybe include, sped up nail process videos, maybe. But yeah, other than that, I think that's kind of it. Like, it's more so just recognizing how much space I'm using and just figuring out how to kind of format everything where I can keep adding more things. So in reality, like, this work that I'm doing is not really like a lot. It's more so just updating information, updating the UI, updating, like, I got an eBay notification. Just updating things and then adding some more professionalism, because I feel like, wow, okay, cool, you made like a cute little website. I've made better. I know I've made better. So, actually, let me show you what I've made that's better. I'm not completely proud of this. Like, it's still pretty basic, but I've made it. So you can't see the pictures now because I had to delete them. I had used storage to store all of this information and stuff. And these are like real people's things. So, but it was uploaded on GitHub. So I'm not going to include that. So I wasn't going to include the what is it? I think it's API key for the storage, for my Fire storage. I wasn't going to include that, so I had to take it out. Because I don't want people using and abusing a free key online that has my credit card on file. So I removed it, obviously. But yeah, like I've done things beforehand that would necessitate like actually using more professionalism. But I think there's still more I can learn. Like, this is a pretty nice base. But I need to bring that here. And I feel like I need to add more. You know what I mean? Last but not least, we have my resume. Okay, I thought it was going to open. Now, the resume section, is pretty bland, to be honest. These colors are questionable. And I feel like I could also spice this section up. Like, it's not so much... Well, it is technically also updating some of this information. But it's also just, in general, just kind of making it not look like shit. Yeah. I don't know what else to add about that. So, resume section. Update UI for resume section. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's more or less all the same. I need to figure out if I can use JavaScript. Again, I am retaking this class. If I can use JavaScript, that would actually be pretty nice, because I feel like that would actually really help. If I can't, I might just submit what I have, and then I'll probably continue doing this, just not under my class. But yeah, For sure though, I definitely like this needs to get updated and bad. It's pretty bland, to be honest. It's very basic. I think even just like a little bit of JavaScript is really gonna help. But before I can do that, I think first I just get this stuff in order. So in order for me to do that, the first thing I've decided to do, which obviously, you need, is to update these web frames, because to be honest, these web frames are really boring. Let me see if I don't think I've sent myself my web. I have like a little thing I had to go through and kind of follow. Let me see if I can send that to myself real quick. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, I forgot to. Okay. Why can I not find it? Hold on. Okay. So let me just real quick open this up. Oh my god, excuse me. Did I already have this file? Yes. Okay. Why am I having issues opening this Word file? Okay. It didn't open. Okay. Let me see if maybe I can pull it up some other way. Did I not save it? Oh shit. Okay, well, hold on. Fuck. I thought I had it saved in a certain area. I guess I don't. Hold on. I know where I can pull it up though. So I should be able to still pull it up. If not, I can always just recreate it from scratch. I really don't mind. Tell me about my experience. Can you hop off, please? I am not telling nobody about my experience. Holy, it is so cold. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. Are you kidding me? Oh, here we go. What? Oh my god, I just realized I went to go submit an assignment and it didn't submit correctly and I got a 0 on it. Wait, are you serious? Bro, I have to email this professor now. You have to be joking. The script is disabled. Click submit to continue. What? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna recreate this. Okay. That's so stupid, dude. I just realized I got a 0 on an assignment. Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Let's just recreate this. Dude, are you kidding me? Now I have to email this freaking professor. And I didn't get a single email or anything like, hey bud, like your thing is not like non-existent. No, I didn't get anything. What a piece of shit. Jesus, it's cold in here. Okay, sorry. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Mic off. Mic off. Mic feedback off. Mic on.
Okay. Okay. I am back. This is low-key frustrating, but it's fine, I guess. Hold on. Okay, so I think I don't know why that opened. Can I close this? Okay, there we go. So I think this is going to be homepage, right? I'm gonna draw this on my my laptop because that's just how I did it the first time, and that's how I know how to do it. Like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put this on the side and just kind of look at my website so I know what I'm looking at. So, right? So let's just imagine this is, oh fuck. This is the entirety of that website, right? And then we have the section where it's like, welcome to Natalie's website, blah, blah, blah. So I want to keep that. I actually really like that. But, I think I'm going to make, so first I want its own separate little bar here, right? My line didn't straighten. Okay, there we go. My separate little bar. And then here, is where it's gonna say, what was it? Welcome. to Natalie's website. Right? Oh my god, it is so cold in here right now. You know shit's serious when I have to take out a heating pad just to warm myself up. Like, I can't feel my fingers right now. Okay, so we have welcome to Natalie's website, right? Pretty basic. It's whatever. I'm gonna lower this a little. And then where it has the little hello, whether it's your nth time entering whatever. I forgot. Did I put this on every? No, I didn't. Okay. Now, I don't know if... Oh my god. Okay. If I should leave it like that by itself and then have maybe a separate section. No, that's way too big. A separate section, right? Where it's like little intro. And then, hold on. That's so not centered. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. So we have little intro here, right? Okay, it does matter to me a little. Little intro. Maybe I might talk a little bit more about why I'm doing this website in here. So, but we're not talking about the content yet. So we'll do the little intro like that, and then maybe oh fuck. See, that's the problem about drawing on OneNote, is that low-key it's pissing me off. It selected everything. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have that, right? I think I severely overestimated how much space I would actually need, but it's whatever. So, right? Like that, right? And then I might have this little section where it's like this is going to be up here, I think. And I think this little intro thing is going to be its own separate thing. Does that make sense? I think so. And then I'll have the nav bar. That is so skinny. Of course, it's not going to correct itself, so you guys can actually see what it looks like when I mess up. Okay. And then I think I have my little square. Oh, you've got to be joking. You have got to be kidding me. Nav bar, please. Okay, there we go. Then I'm just gonna... Wow. And then I'm gonna write inside nav bar. And then for all of... I might do a little intro like that for all of the sites, because I think then it gives more beef to the site. Although maybe the other sites don't need it, the homepage needs it. So I'm not sure yet. I might leave my nav bar for the other pages the same because they're pretty basic. Like I don't think they need their own little thing. I think this is good enough for the other ones, but for the home page, it needs that beef. So with the little intro, I think this section here where you can click on everything might be at the end of this little intro. So yeah, let me open it. So I'm gonna call it like a little directory, right? So I put this like little square here, but I don't think it's necessary. I think I'm gonna put a fake little square here just to kind of, you guys can imagine where its little border is gonna be, right? But that's just for show, right? And then right underneath it is we're gonna call it directory, right? Right? Yeah. I'm liking where this is headed so far, right? And then I want to keep these flowers, but these flowers, they need to match the size of the bottom of the web page, right? Like, this is cute, but then I open it and it's just this. You see what you do understand what I'm getting at? So I think I'm going to add a couple more and line them up so it's as if like it's a continuation. So I'm just going to draw that on here, like, but I'm not sure if I want to make it I think I am going to make it the entire bottom. I'm going to make it, hold on. So let's lengthen this just to show that there's more. Give us more room. And then I'm going to put like, oh fuck. How did that draw that? How did we get here? I drew a rectangle. Let me show you guys what that looked like beforehand. I don't know if it's gonna... There we go. How did we get from this to oval? I don't know. I'm just gonna draw... I feel like I have for OneNote, it makes me draw smaller rectangles because it's unable to think that far ahead. I'm only drawing a square for this, or like a rectangle for this, just to kind of give myself an idea of where this is. And I'm just gonna write flower section. So I want this flower section to run across the entire bottom. Almost like, like, I don't know, like a border at the bottom. Just kind of ending it off cute for the homepage. And yeah, because I don't do art like that, but I love to lie that I do art like that. I don't. I've never done art like that. As I can imagine, real artists can tell. And then I think I'll still leave contact section. So I'll just write here at the bottom. Contact section. And then top of page button because we need it. I need it. It's so necessary. It's definitely not bullshit. So let's do, so this is the About Me page, about me. Right? So, here. So, I'm just going to draw. We will start off again with the actual, this is just a square, just dictate that this is the web page so I can follow it. I know there's probably better ways of creating these web frames, but I like doing it like this. So I'm going to keep doing it like this. Yeah. My bad. I think I still need to figure out what exactly I'm writing on here. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be doing in this section. But, yeah. I think I might keep it low-key the same. So, let's just start off with this beginning section, right? Welcome to Natalie's life. Sure. I think I'm going to keep this little mini section. Yeah. I mean, it's fine, low key. I like it on these other pages. Just the home page needed some beef. And I think me having too much in this little top description section was just kind of taking away from that beef. So I think I'm going to leave that there. So welcome to Natalie's life. Mini description, let's call it. Ignore how bad my handwriting is. It is what it is. Right, so mini description, and then again, nav bar. Yeah. And then what I want to do afterwards is maybe instead of doing it like this, almost like a fucking Excel sheet bullshit. This looks like a table. I want to give it a little bit more character, honestly. Why doesn't this go to the top? Oh, okay. Okay. So I want to give it more character so that it can actually, like, I don't know, do something. Hold on. Let me just figure something out on here. But yeah, this is, I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, I can do predictions. Oh no, it's not. I can't. I'm not eligible. That was almost cool. Oh my god, hi. Come watch me Fix my website. Please, I need it. Yo, why is there so many people watching on this channel? I need to beef this up though. This needs, or not beef it up, like it's just so ugly. It looks like an Excel sheet and I hate it. So instead of doing it like this, I think what I'm gonna do is the way I have it, I'm just gonna draw it the way I have it so far. So I think I'm gonna keep this little description section the way it is. And again, I'm just gonna do like this little thing just so I can see. Yeah, you missed it earlier. My cat climbed on my table and started staring at me. That's not centered at all. Jesus. I fucked up. Okay. Wow. Okay, now it should be centered. Okay, there we go. I was like, is it not gonna center on here? And then just draw a little thing just so I can have an idea of what I'm doing with that. Alright, mini description. And then I'm just gonna draw it the way I have it here, but I still want to change the way I have it, but it's whatever. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it up kind of the way I had it, I think, on the other page. No, I didn't. I don't know. Never mind. I'm gonna break it up. My keyboard came off. I'm gonna break it up. I think what I'm gonna do is like, oh, wrong thing. Like, for example, pictures of me and my family. I'm gonna do like each thing gets its own square, right? And then up here is gonna be like another picture description. And then I'm gonna have the images inside. Hold on. Okay. The one time I didn't actually draw a fucking square, it actually turned into a square when I held it. The more you know. And I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Like right now it doesn't look like together because the way I drew the squares, they're all just different sizes. But obviously, like when I'm gonna go actually code this in, like the image will be the same size. I think I'm gonna do like 3 images per picture description. And then I'm probably, hold on, I think I can make I selected the wrong thing. I think I can copy and paste when I select things. You guys can't see it on your end, but oh yeah, here, copy. Can I paste? Drawing on OneNote is actually a pain, but it's my own fault, so I chose OneNote. Can you scroll down? Okay, there we go. It didn't. Oh. Okay, there we go. And then shit. Here. No, here. No, okay, fuck. I have to put my keyboard back on. Hold on. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. Yeah, chill. Okay, here we go. Here, can we be chill? And then we put another one down here. Like, just to show that it'll keep going. We get the point, right? We get the point. Like, I think right off the bat, this looks a lot better than this. Than this Google Sheets ass, you know, bullshit, you know. Horrific, but it's okay. Alright. Oh, and then shit. At the bottom of the page, again, I want to draw the nav bar. Dude, can I do this from here? Oh, I can. I think this is good enough. Right? Okay, so at the... I selected it by accident. At the bottom. At the bottom. Scroll down. At the bottom. 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 There we go. Jesus. Where's my pen? There it is. At the bottom, we have yet again my contact info and top of page button. I think there's a better way, like, cause low-key I hate using, oh my god, wait, I hate using OneNote. I hate, there's a lot of hatred towards OneNote that I have because it's so messy. It is so messy to draw anything on OneNote, but you know, it's whatever. If anybody has any recommendations on how to make a web frame that's not using OneNote, like, hit my line, please. I beg, please. Daddy needs this right now. Really bad. Hold on. I wish these things had a description. I'm trying to take off followers only mode and I can't do it from my phone. Okay, wait, hold on. Or I'll make you guys stare at me. Actually, I lied. You guys have to stare at me while I take off followers only. I did it for a bit because I had like too many scam things. But I think it's kind of annoying. Oh, I thought it was on followers only. Oh, okay, off. There you go. Okay. That should have worked. I don't like that this help thing opens up every single time I press F1. Please get out of my face. Alright, thank you. Alright, now next. This is the about me. Next. Gaming. The gaming is... Why does it look like that in this tiny ass? Alright. The gaming thing needs to be fixed. Because this is ugly. It takes up way too much space. Let me add gaming page. Yeah, Gizming. Right? So. Okay, they didn't load in correctly. So, let me just draw my thing. Can I close this? Close this? No. Alright, whatever. So again, at the top, make a drop. I have my welcome to Natalie's Gaming. Gaming Center. Jesus, I'm a nerd. And then I'll just write it. Come watch. I'll just write like that. Dude, my handwriting is horrific. My handwriting is really bad. I'm just gonna leave it as that. I'm not even gonna write the thing. And then I'm gonna do the nav bar. Just write it. Okay. Can you... Okay. Nav bar. There we go. I think I'm gonna keep this description box. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the description. So that's not centered at all. Oh, you can't see it, but it's not centered. Hold on. Right, whatever. You get the point. And then the way I have it is I have clip, and in a separate whole fucking box I have the description. So I don't want to do that. What I want to do is, again, like similar to how I had the about me section, I want to do like, since the videos are pretty compact, I want on top of them to be, hold on, let's see, like I forgot to hold it. There we go. Right? Like that. With a little section above describing the clip. So clip description. And then the clip itself. Right? I think that's good. Can I hover over this and copy here? Nope. Of course I can't. I have to do it here. I love that. I love that so much. So I'm just going to go around. Nope. And then copy and paste. Is it gonna paste? There we go. And then put it like here. And then so on and so forth, right? So like It's saving a lot of space. It's a lot more compact. And yeah. And then again, at the bottom, I'm just going to add a little bit more space. And then we have our contact section. Again, contact. I can't spell contact. And top of page. Right. Last but not least. What the hell? There's only one sticky note. Why? Okay, whatever. Is... Oh, no, not last but not least. Holy shit, I have 2 more fucking pages. Okay. We have... nails page. Right? I have my nails page. Right? And then nails. Again, it's more or less like it's going to be the same things, but I just want to like beef up what's there. So again, welcome to Natalie's Nails. And then the mini description and the nav bar. Oh my god. Is that hold on, let me show you guys what I drew. I don't know why it's auto-correcting to triangles. This one should... Oh. My god. When did I draw that? When did I draw that? That is not at all what I drew. Dude, are we starting to see the issue here with OneNote? I should not be using OneNote to be... Oh my god. A rectangle. A rectangle. A rectangle. A rectangle. There we go. All of this just to draw a nav bar, by the way. Okay, so what do we have next? We have the description, right? Again, mini description. With a little thing around that. And then again, we get to the pictures, and it's going to be like about the... It's going to be like the About Me section. So, I'm gonna do a little square here, right? I'm gonna call it the description. Nail description. Right. And then picture. And it's gonna be the same thing on the other side. Let me just copy and paste that. I'm gonna kill someone. It's not copying the fucking square. There we go. Right? There we go. Ta-da. Right? Am I doing anything with this else? I don't think so, to be honest. I might add some of my videos, but then again, it's like I didn't upload them. Oh, and you might be wondering, because I do post these pictures on, I have an Instagram account where I post me doing my nails. I didn't link directly those posts to these images because I was having a problem where the images wouldn't show because I wasn't logged into Instagram, but it would make me individually log into Instagram for every single picture. So at that point I was like, okay, I'll just put the picture at this point. Like, there's really no point in doing all of this when I have the pictures. And, you know, so that's why it, like, here, like, if I click on this, like, it'll open my nail page, you know, whatever. Like, it would make you individual on each post, and I didn't like that. It was way too much work. It was kind of messy, to be honest, and it wasn't showing the picture and my description for the post or anything. So I was like, what's the point? I'd rather just put my actual picture in there. So whatever. Now we have the pictures, right? And like, obviously, like, the more pictures I add, oh my god, the more pictures I add, the more of these there'll be, and it'll be underneath. I think we get that point. And then it's just the nav bar again. And again. No, not the nav bar. The contact bar. This is low. Go up. There we go. So here, contact section and top of page, right? So, I mean, it's pretty basic. Like, it's nothing crazy. But, yeah. And then, last but not least, is the resume section, right? Where all I do is just use my resume. Honestly, I'm not going to make a thing for this because it's fine the way it is. Like, I'm not gonna change anything with this because I really don't care enough to change it. If I update, like, I might update maybe some fucking colors and fonts and shit and remove some of these borders, but that's kind of it. Like, there is nothing I really want to do with this section, really. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, it's whatever, I guess. And then again, we have top of page button that's new to the top of the page. It's pretty boring, but I mean, so are resumes. I've thought of just straight up putting an image of my actual resume here. Oh, the only thing I might add, actually, that I'm gonna add to my list of things to do. I don't need this laptop anymore here. I'm going to add, I need to add links to LinkedIn, links to my Handshake, and my GitHub. I will add that because I didn't have that beforehand. And I think it would be useful. I don't have that at all in here. And I might add it underneath the skills. Or actually, no, I might add it at the top. I think I'm going to add it above education. Yeah. Let me write that down. Because I don't feel like making a whole thing for... Yes, I can. I'll make a fucking web frame for it. I didn't want to. Because I'm lazy. But... it might be necessary. Hold on. I gotta keep myself, you know, moisturized. We're gonna sit here and watch me moisturize. So, I mean, fine. Okay, I gotta make the web frame for the resume. I'm so lazy. I like don't want to do this anymore. Resume page. Right? After this, maybe I'll play a game. I'll play a game or two. So, for the resume page, let me think. So, again, we have this pretty basic header, like top of page stuff, where I'm just going to be putting and I know I'm drawing like this line at the top. It's more so for myself than anything else. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this top section the way it is. If I'm going to change anything, I don't know, maybe the font or something. Or some colors. But, like, overall, I'm not changing anything. I don't see a need to. Like, there's really no need to change anything here. I like the way it is at the top. And like the way that I have it, it like moves with however I have, you know, the website as. Like if I open this on my phone, it'll conform with my phone. So like it's fine. It's whatever. But I'm just drawing this line for myself more so afterwards. Okay, welcome to Natalie's resume corner. And then description, and then nav bar. Then I think I'm gonna put a link section. Here at the top. And then keep it as it is here. Like, and I hate how it has everything selected. Okay, and then like this, right? And then I'm gonna put education. And then blah blah blah, right? Right? Underneath work experience. Whoa, why is it lengthening the whole thing? Why is it doing that? What if I just wanted to do this bottom? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna lengthen it by a lot just in case, so I don't have to keep doing it. And then we have work experience. Okay, work. That was a horrific square, but it still managed to turn into one. Right? We have work experience. And then I'm gonna do maybe I'll number them. I don't know if I should number them. Maybe. Do I number them? 1, blah 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 blah, and then blah, and then my little right, and the 2, blah blah blah. Then their bullet points. And then my skills section. Oh my god, for once that kind of was almost where I wanted it.
Mic off. Mic on.
And I think I'm gonna have it more or less the same. And here on this bottom, contact.
Mic off. Mic on.
Oh my god. So more or less the same. Low key, low key. It looks like I said I wrote Lynn section. It's supposed to be Link. I don't like that either. Ooh. Are you good enough? Yeah. I think that's it. So just to run through again, I'm going to put, instead of this intro over here at the top, in the nav bar, I'm gonna put it inside to beef it up, and then I'm gonna leave this directory, and then I'm gonna link in the flower section, so it actually runs across the bottom, and then have again contact section, top of page, and then about me. It's more or less the same, but everything's gonna be a bit more compact. My god, I'm opening the wrong things. Everything's gonna be a bit more compact, whereas here it's like almost like a Google Sheet. Here again, compact. Nails, compact. And then resume, more or less the same, except I'm taking off some of these borders, like these boxes that are just kind of in weird placements. I'm gonna remove and just have it like kind of free flowing or whatever, and add a link section. No. I think that's all for this. For now. That's all I really need to do right now. So, yeah.
Mic off.